Breaking news for every Social Security recipient in America. If you receive Social Security retirement benefits, SSI, or SSDI, stop what you are doing right now. Because what we are about to share with you could mean hundreds of extra dollars in your pocket starting in 2026. This is not a rumor. This is not clickbait. This is a real, confirmed update that millions of beneficiaries across this country need to hear right now. We are talking about higher checks, bigger monthly payments, and if you are not paying attention, you could miss out on what you are legally owed. Are you one of the people getting more money? That depends on a few key things, and we're going to break it all down for you today, step by step, in plain English. So stay with us. Do not click away, because in the next few minutes, you will know exactly where you stand, what is changing, what you are owed, and what you need to do right now to make sure every dollar lands in your account. This is the Social Security update that everyone is talking about in 2026, and we have all the answers right here. Welcome back, everyone. And if this is your first time here, welcome to this channel. This channel exists for one reason and one reason only, to protect you. We are here for seniors. We are here for people on SSI and SSDI. We are here for everyone who depends on Social Security as their lifeline, because we know that these benefits are not just checks in the mail. They are your rent, your groceries, your medications, your dignity. And when something changes with Social Security, whether it is a payment schedule update, a cost of living adjustment, a new government decision, or a rule that could affect your benefits, you deserve to know about it immediately. Not weeks later, not after it has already affected your bank account. Right now, that is what we do here. We monitor Social Security news every single day. We read the official announcements from the Social Security Administration. We translate the government language in a plain English so that you understand exactly what is happening and exactly what it means for you. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please do that right now. Tap that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. Because things are changing fast in 2026, and staying informed is the best way to protect your income and your future. Now let us get into it. Let us talk about what is happening with Social Security in 2026, why checks are going higher for many recipients, and how to find out if you are one of the people who qualifies for these bigger payments. Let us start from the beginning, because context matters, and we want you to fully understand why this is happening. Every single year, the Social Security Administration, the SSA, reviews the cost of living across the United States. They look at prices. They look at inflation. They look at what it costs for everyday Americans to buy groceries, pay for housing, cover medical expenses, and just survive day to day. Then, based on what they find, they adjust Social Security payments. This adjustment is called the COLA, the cost of living adjustment, and it is one of the most important numbers in the lives of millions of Americans. For 2025, the COLA was 2.5%. That was a modest increase, helpful, but not dramatic. But heading into 2026, the conversation has shifted, and here is where things get interesting for beneficiaries. What is actually changing in 2026? First, let us be very clear about what we know and what is being discussed. The Social Security Administration and Congress have been under enormous pressure from advocacy groups, seniors organizations, and millions of everyday Americans who have watched their purchasing power shrink over the years. The argument is simple. Social Security benefits have not kept up with the true cost of living for seniors. Here is what that means in real life. Think about a woman named Margaret. She is 74 years old. She lives in a small apartment in Ohio. She receives $1,450 a month in Social Security retirement benefits. That used to feel like enough. But over the last few years, her grocery bill has gone up. Her electricity bill has gone up. Her prescription copays have gone up. Even with the annual COLA increases, Margaret feels like she is falling further behind every year. Margaret is not alone. There are tens of millions of people just like her. And in 2026, the government is responding in several important ways. Change number one. The COLA adjustment, the most direct way that Social Security checks go up, is through the COLA. And 2026 is shaping up to be a year of meaningful adjustments. While the official 2026 COLA figure is determined based on inflation data measured through the third quarter of 2025, economic analysts and Social Security experts have been projecting that the 2026 COLA could be notably higher than the 2025 adjustment, depending on how inflation trends settle. What does this mean for your check? Let us put it in real numbers so you can see what this looks like in practice. If your current monthly Social Security payment is $1,500, even a moderate COLA increase can add a meaningful amount to your monthly income. A 3% increase would add $45 per month. That is $540 more per year. For someone on a fixed income, that is real money. If your payment is $2,000 per month, a 3% COLA adds $60 per month, or $720 more per year. And for those receiving higher benefit amounts, the dollar increase is even larger. The key takeaway: the higher your current benefit, the more dollars you gain with each COLA percentage point. So it is important to know what your current benefit amount is so you can estimate your increase. Change number 2, the Social Security Fairness Act now. This is where things get really significant for a large group of recipients. And this is something that has been making headlines. Congress passed the Social Security Fairness Act, and this law is a major deal. Here's why. For decades, 2 provisions in Social Security law reduced or eliminated benefits for millions of public sector workers. We are talking about teachers, firefighters, police officers, government employees, and their spouses or surviving family members. Those 2 provisions were called the Windfall Elimination Provision, known as the WEP, and the Government Pension Offset, known as the GPO. Under these rules, if you worked in a public sector job that had its own pension system, your Social Security benefits could be significantly reduced. In some cases, benefits were cut by hundreds of dollars per month. In other cases, spousal or survivor benefits were eliminated entirely. Millions of retired public workers and their families have been living with reduced or zero Social Security benefits for years, even though they paid into the system during other parts of their careers. The Social Security Fairness Act changes that. With the repeal of WEP and GPO, affected individuals are now eligible to receive the full Social Security benefits they earned. And for many people, that means a very significant increase in their monthly payments. We are talking about increases that, for some recipients, could be $500, $600, even $800 more per month. These are life-changing numbers for people who have been shortchanged for years. If you are a retired teacher, firefighter, police officer, or government worker, or if you are the spouse or surviving family member of one, this law could directly and dramatically affect your benefits. This is one of the biggest reasons people are seeing much higher checks in 2026. Change number 3, maximum taxable earnings and benefit cap increases here is another change that affects a specific group of recipients. Every year, the Social Security Administration updates what is called the maximum benefit, the highest monthly payment a retired worker can receive based on their earnings history and when they claim benefits. In 2026, that maximum benefit amount has increased again. If you delayed claiming Social Security until age 70, you are receiving the highest possible payment, and that amount is higher in 2026 than it was in previous years. For workers who earned at or above the maximum taxable earnings threshold throughout their careers and waited until 70 to claim, the monthly benefit can now exceed $4,000 per month. That is a record high. This change primarily affects higher earners who plan strategically, but it is important for everyone to understand because it illustrates the value of waiting to claim if you are able to do so. Change number 4, SSI federal benefit rates now. Let us talk specifically about SSI, Supplemental Security Income. SSI is designed for the most vulnerable people in our society, individuals who are elderly, blind, or disabled, and who have limited income and resources. Many SSI recipients receive relatively modest monthly payments, and every dollar matters. In 2026, the federal SSI benefit rate has also increased as part of the annual adjustment process. For an individual receiving SSI, the federal benefit rate has gone up. For couples where both individuals receive SSI, the combined rate has also increased. Now, here is something important to understand. SSI is means tested. That means your total benefit amount can be affected by other income you receive, where you live, and your state's supplemental payments. Some states add money on top of the federal SSI benefit, which can increase your total monthly payment further. If you receive SSI and you are not sure what your exact benefit amount should be in 2026, we strongly encourage you to log into your My Social Security account online or to call the SSA directly at 1-800-772-1234 1213 to get personalized information about your specific situation. Change number 5. Medicare premium adjustments and net benefit impact. Here is something that is very important and often overlooked. For many Social Security recipients, Medicare Part B premiums are automatically deducted from your monthly Social Security check. So when Medicare premiums change, it directly affects how much money actually lands in your bank account. In 2026, Medicare premiums have been adjusted, and this is a critical piece of the puzzle. Here is the concern. If the COLA increase on your Social Security benefit is largely absorbed by higher Medicare premiums, your actual net increase, the additional money in your pocket, could be smaller than the headline COLA number suggests. This is sometimes called the Medicare hold harmless issue, and it is something that beneficiaries need to watch closely. The good news is that the hold harmless provision in Social Security law protects most beneficiaries from seeing their net Social Security payment decrease due to Medicare premium increases. In other words, your actual check should not go down even if premiums go up significantly. But you do want to understand the full picture so you are not surprised when you look at your benefit statement. The bottom line, your gross Social Security benefit is increasing. The net amount in your account depends on your Medicare situation. Log into your My Social Security account or review your official benefit statement to see your exact numbers. Who is included? Am I getting higher checks? This is the question everyone is asking. And here is the honest answer. Almost every Social Security beneficiary will see some increase in 2026 due to the COLA adjustment. Retirement beneficiaries, SSDI recipients, and SSI recipients are all affected by the annual cost of living adjustment. But the biggest increases, the ones we described as much higher checks, are going to specific groups. Group 1, retired public sector workers, teachers, firefighters, police officers, government employees, who were previously affected by the WEP and GPO provisions. These individuals and their families could see the most dramatic increases, sometimes hundreds of dollars more per month. Group 2, individuals who delayed claiming Social Security until age 70 and have a strong earnings history. They are receiving the highest maximum benefit amounts in Social Security history. Group 3, recipients whose previous benefit amounts were calculated during periods of lower earnings records, but who now qualify for reevaluation or corrections under updated SSA procedures. Group 4, all Social Security recipients who benefit from the standard COLA increase, which is every person receiving retirement benefits, SSDI, or SSI. So yes, if you receive Social Security in any form, your check is going up in 2026. The question is by how much? And that depends on your individual situation. Let us look at a real-world example. Meet a couple we will call James and Dorothy. James is 72 years old, a retired firefighter from Illinois. Dorothy is 68 and worked part-time for much of her life while raising their family. For years, James received a reduced Social Security benefit because of the windfall elimination provision. His pension from the fire department triggered the WEP reduction, and his benefits were cut by over $400 per month. Dorothy's spousal benefit was also reduced under the GPO. With the Social Security Fairness Act now in effect, both James and Dorothy are eligible for the full benefits they were owed. Their combined monthly Social Security income could increase by over $700 per month. That is $8,400 more per year for this couple. That is life-changing. Now, not everyone will see an increase of that size. But the point is, this is real. These changes are real, and they are affecting real families right now. If you are in a situation like James and Dorothy, or if you think you might be affected by the WEP or GPO repeal, you need to contact the Social Security Administration to make sure your benefits are being recalculated correctly. Do not assume it is happening automatically without checking. Now we want to talk to you about something just as important as the good news. We want to give you some calm, practical advice, because knowing about higher checks is only half the battle. You also need to be prepared. Here is what we recommend. Step 1. Verify your benefit amount. Do not assume you know what your new benefit amount is. Log into your official My Social Security account at ssa.gov. You can create a free account if you do not already have one. There, you will find your personalized benefit statement showing your current payment, your Medicare deductions, and your net monthly deposit. If anything looks wrong, if the number seems lower than expected based on the COLA or the WEP, GPO changes. Contact the SSA directly. The number is 1-800-772-1213. You can also visit your local Social Security office in person. Step 2. Update your direct deposit information. This might seem basic, but it is critically important. Make sure the Social Security Administration has your correct bank account information. Any payment going to a closed or incorrect account will cause delays and headaches. Log into ssa.gov or call the SSA to confirm your direct deposit information is current. Step 3. Watch out for scams. This is urgent. Whenever there is news about Social Security changes, scammers come out in full force. They will call you, email you, or even text you claiming to be the Social Security Administration. They will tell you that you need to verify your information, provide your Social Security number, or pay a fee to receive your higher benefit. The Social Security Administration will never call you and ask for your Social Security number. They will never ask you to pay a fee to receive your benefits. They will never threaten to suspend your benefits over the phone. If you receive any contact like this, hang up immediately. It is a scam. Report it to the SSA Inspector General at oig.ssa.gov. Step 4. Adjust your budget thoughtfully. If your check is increasing, that is wonderful news. But we want to encourage you to approach that extra money thoughtfully. Think about your priorities. Are there medical expenses you have been putting off? Is there a bill that has been stressing you out? Is there a small emergency fund you have been trying to build? A modest increase in monthly income, when managed wisely, can make a significant difference in your financial stability over time. We are not telling you not to enjoy your money. You have earned it. But a little planning goes a long way. Step 5. Check on your loved ones if you have a family member, friend, or neighbor who receives Social Security, especially someone who is elderly, disabled, or who may not have access to information online. Please share this video with them or tell them about these changes. Not everyone has someone to look out for them. Be that person for someone you care about. These changes matter to real people, and the more people who know about them, the better. Step 6. Know your rights. You have the right to appeal if you believe your benefit amount is incorrect. You have the right to request a review of your case. You have the right to a free benefits counseling session through various nonprofit organizations and legal aid services. If you believe you were affected by WEP or GPO and your benefits have not yet been corrected, be persistent. Contact the SSA. Follow up. You are entitled to what you earned. One more important note: timing matters. The COLA increase and benefit adjustments take effect in January of each year for most recipients. However, changes related to WEP and GPO repeal may take additional time to process, as the SSA has to recalculate millions of individual benefit amounts. Some recipients may see retroactive payments to cover the period during which they were underpaid. Be patient, but also be proactive. Check in regularly. Do not wait months to discover a problem. Part 5 Call to Action Engagement. Before we wrap up, we want to take a moment to speak directly to you. We know that managing life on Social Security is not easy. We know that every dollar matters. We know that when the government makes changes, even good ones, it can feel overwhelming and confusing. There's a lot of information out there, and a lot of it is hard to understand or hard to trust. That is exactly why this channel exists. We are committed to being your reliable, trustworthy source for Social Security information. We do not use scare tactics. We do not make things up. We do not sensationalize. We research, we verify, and then we bring it to you in plain language that makes sense. And we are going to keep doing that as long as you need us. So if this video helped you today, here is what we ask in return. Please subscribe to this channel right now if you have not already. It is completely free. All you have to do is tap the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, every time something important happens with Social Security, SSI, SSDI, Medicare, or any benefit that affects your life, you will be the first to know. We post regularly. We cover COLA updates, payment schedule changes, SSA policy updates, Medicare news, benefit planning tips, and anything else that matters to the Social Security community. You worked hard for these benefits. You deserve to receive every dollar you are owed. And you deserve to understand exactly what is happening with the system that supports you. We are here to make sure that happens. Please also share this video. Share it on Facebook. Text it to a friend. Tell a neighbor. So many seniors and disabled individuals miss out on important updates simply because no one told them. You can change that. You can be the reason someone gets the money they are owed. Drop a comment below and let us know. Are you affected by the WEP or GPO repeal? Did you know about these changes before watching this video? We read every comment and we love hearing from our community. And if you have questions, leave them below. We do our best to answer as many as we can, and sometimes your questions become the topic of our next video. All right, let us bring everything together. Here is what you need to remember from today's video. Social Security checks are going higher in 2026 for most beneficiaries. The primary drivers are the annual cost of living adjustment, the landmark Social Security Fairness Act, which repealed WEP and GPO and updated maximum benefit amounts for high earners and those who delayed claiming. Almost every recipient will see some increase. But the biggest increases, sometimes hundreds of dollars more per month, are going to retired public sector workers and their families who were previously penalized by WEP and GPO. To protect yourself, log into ssa.gov to verify your new benefit amount, confirm your direct deposit information, and stay alert for scams. If you believe your benefits have not been correctly updated, contact the SSA at 1-800-772-1213. You earn these benefits. You deserve to receive them fully and correctly. And you deserve to understand what is happening so you can plan your life with confidence. We are proud to be part of your support system. We will be back soon with more updates. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we will see you in the next one.